What is happening, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live, breaking down this upcoming DraftKings slate, men's international basketball. It's up, it's the quarterfinals. We have the slate up now, so I wanted to go ahead and get some content out there, get the breakdown video out early for everybody, so we can start digging in and talking about prices and the standpoint where I'm looking at. Before we begin, though, hit the like button for me. Definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel. It helps me out a ton. As y'all know, we had a great takedown yesterday in the showdown, $2,000 the first. I was excited about it. I was excited waking up at 6 a.m. seeing that score. So we took it down. If I played more in the main slate, we would have taken down a couple more tournaments, but it is what it is. We're here to make more content. I'm excited. We have Canadian football that we're already talking about. That starts in August. I cannot wait for that. We have summer basketball. That's going to happen pretty soon. We have NFL preseason. We still have MLB. There's content on content on content that is still ready to be made. But like I said, before we begin, hit the like button for me. Definitely subscribe. That always helps me out. Come hop into the Discord. Buy some merch. The DFS Prodigy merch shop is up. Again, come hop into that. Hop into the Discord. Come chat it up with us. We're all kind of just hanging out, talking about UFC, stuff like that. All the sports you can think of, mental health, including sports cards, are in there. So that's my spiel. So let's talk about this first game with Germany at Slovenia. Luka Doncic is at 13-2. That's way expensive for Luka Doncic. Do I want to play him? Is he a phenomenal player? Yes. Could he get you that 70 burger? But is he going to pay out that price tag at 12-9, getting you 45 points? Not exactly. It's not really what I want to see. So again, if you play him, I can see why you want to play him. It's Luka Doncic. He's going to go off. I mean, that's going to happen. He's going to get you at least over 40 points. But is it worth the 13-2 price tag when other guys and other studs around him that are cheaper that I definitely do like, which I've already pointed one out on Twitter if y'all haven't seen that. So I've already pointed out one of the locks of the slate that I'm playing. So again, Luka Doncic, it's just hard to get to him. Mike Toby at 8-9. He's going to be the secondary guy on this roster. I don't mind him at 8-9. I mean, he's in play to me. Concur 8-1. It's a toss-up between him and Toby, in my opinion, because we're seeing that Toby would play alongside of Luka, which that would benefit Toby. But again, there's a lot more places I'd much rather go to. If we're looking at Jogic, he's been so up and down also. I don't really want to get to him on the Slovenia team. Prepelic, no thank you. Blazek has been up and down, inconsistent. I don't really want to get to him. Murok, do I want to get to him at 4-8? As long as he stays out of foul trouble, I could see you get to him. Rubnik, I'm not really getting to. He's a bit on the downfall, and I'm not really getting to. Maybe Dimek at 3-8 if I want to go cheap at the center rotation, but I'd rather go elsewhere. On this Germany squad, Wagner, been a disappointment this whole entire series. I'm not playing Wagner at 7-7. I know the price is going down, but I'm not doing it. Lowe would be the guy that I want to get to as a run back option on this Germany team. He's been stepping up in a big way. Votman, he stepped up in a big way too. I like him at 5-9. That's way too cheap of a price point for him. Bonga, I don't know why they have him as a center, even though he's kind of running the point and an off-guard player. I'm not getting to him at 4 or 5. I'd much rather get to Obstitz, who looked good starting. I do like that upside. Thiemann, he's been looking good lately. Do I want to play about 4-1-2? I like the upside that he brings to the table at the power forward position, which is a weak position this late. So I'm kind of looking at the value plays in Germany. Let's go to USA and Spain. USA. Kevin Durant, 9-5. Let that sink in. 9-5 for Kevin Durant. What is DK thinking? I love him at 9-5. Lock and load Kevin Durant. He had one of his best games. He's back in business. I love him at 9-5. Damian Lillard at 10-1. I'd much rather get to KD. Drew Holiday's a maybe for me. I'm not really getting to much Zach LaVine or Jason Tatum. I don't like all these guys around here. Maybe Bam Adebayo in a big matchup along with Draymond Green, but I'd much rather get to Bam Adebayo. There's not a lot that I want on this U.S. team, surprisingly, other than just lock and load KD under the slate. And then on the Spain team, Ricky Rubio, he's going to see more additional minutes. I like that 9-8. Clever, not really getting to him at 8,000. I'd much rather go elsewhere. If you want to look at Marc Gasol versus Paul, I'd rather have Paul Gasol at 5-7 in this Bigs matchup. Herman Gomez, reminder, do not play Herman Gomez at 6-4. He's still getting ownership for some reason. Do not play him. But the two values that I want to get to is Sergio Rodriguez and I like Breeds. If I had a pick, it would be Sergio Rodriguez, but he did well last night for us. He paid off for us last night, which I'm excited about. Like I said, I like him in this matchup. France and Italy. Interesting matchup. Rudy Gobert, I don't really want to get to him. Way too overpriced at 8.7. Fournier is going to be as a bust. I don't like that at 8.3. There's not going to be a lot of ownership coming in on these France guys, which is good for good reason. I'd rather much get to the Italy side. If you want to get to some Decolo, I'd like that at 7.8. I think that's cheap. Batum, 5.4, maybe if you want to get to him as a value, but man. TLC, Hurdle. Again, I'm not getting to a lot. Maybe Poirier would be the one guy I want to get to at the center rotation at 4,000. But we'll kind of look at each position as we go after we do the breakdown of the teams. Frank Aquila, he's been in play now. If you want to see his minutes, be careful with that because he's biting into Evan Fournier's minutes. So he's a value play. And then Yabsley, he's been a disappointment this season. 3.6, I'm not getting to. If you want to go up, though, from Italy, if we're looking at this Italy team to not, I like starting, I like Polonaro. I murdered that saying. My bad. I like both these guys at 4.5 and 4.6. Nico Mannon's a ball handler. I like that at 5.6. Fontino at 7.3 I like. And then the only guy that I'm not getting to is Gallinari on this Italy team, surprisingly. And the last game of the slate, Argentina and Australia. On this Argentina squad, Patty Mills. Or on the Australia side, Patty Mills, 10 pop. He's a spin up I like, but I'm much going to get to KD once again. Joe Ingles, I'm not getting to at 8.6. Thibault, 7.1. He's been up and down. I'm not really getting to him. I want to get to these centers on this Australia team. That's what I'm looking at. Is Nicholas K and Liddell. I want both of those guys. I wouldn't mind playing them both together, which I'm not going to be a common question. Play them both together. I like it. You can do that. Lock and load those two guys also. Dante Exum is another value I like at 4.6. But on this Argentina squad, Bucino at 3.7. I like him as a value play. I like him over Sergio Rodriguez on the Spain squad. If we're looking at Delia, I'd rather get to him than Murak. And then Deck is going to be a low-owned option. I like that. I like Luis Scolza, and I like Campazzo. I like the studs in this game, to be honest with you. So if you want to go look at the positions at the center rotation, kind of just bringing it back, Paul Gasol will be the value. I like Nicholas K. and Liddell. And like I said, I want some of Bam. On the power forward position, Scola would be my top spin-up. Fontino in the mid-range, I like. Polano, I like at 4.6. Looking at the shooting forward, Kevin Durant's your lock. Lock and load him at your shooting forward position. You have to. If you want to look at Font, 7.3, I don't mind. Murak at 4.8, I don't mind. Polonaro, I like again. Shooting guard, bringing it back. This is ugly. Tanat would be my one option. Now, Breens, Exum, I'm Brusino. I'm spinning down at shooting guard, not going to lie. And at point guard, good luck if you want to pay up for Luka Doncic. I think there's value, though. I like Lowe. I like Composite. I like Rubio. This is where you're going to have to make some tough choices at the point guard position. So, again, guys, this wraps up the slate for us, guys. Again, thank you for tuning in. I hope everybody has a good and safe rest of their night. Have a good night.